mountain is a large area of land that rises above the surrounding earth, usually in the form of a peak, in a limited area. A mountain is considered to be steeper than a hill. Mountains are formed by tectonic forces or volcanoes. These forces can lift the Earth's surface locally. Mountains are slowly being destroyed by the action of rivers, climate, and glaciers. Some mountains are isolated peaks. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the Himalayas in Asia, at 8,850 meters, 29,035 feet, above sea level. The highest known mountain on any planet in the solar system is Olympus Mons on Mars, at 21,171 meters. There are three main types of mountains: volcanic, fold, and barrier. All three types are formed from plate tectonics. Parts of the Earth's crust that move, collapse, and sink. Compression forces, isostatic elevation, and intrusion of volcanic forces lift the surface rock upwards, creating a higher landform than the surrounding features. The height of the feature makes it either a hill, or if it is high and steep, a mountain. Major mountains are formed by long linear arcs that indicate tectonic plate boundaries. The highest tolerable height is 5,950 meters, 19,520 feet. At very high altitudes, a decrease in atmospheric pressure means that there is less oxygen to breathe and less protection against solar radiation, UV. At an altitude of 8,000 meters, 26,000 feet, there is not enough oxygen to support human life. This is called the death zone. A mountain belt can be tens of thousands of kilometers wide and hundreds to thousands of kilometers long. It may be a coastal plain above the surrounding surface, in the western Andes of northern Chile, or within and outside the Tibetan Plateau in southwestern China. Mountains or chains stretch for tens of thousands of kilometers. The individual mountains are connected by ridges and separated by valleys. Many mountain belts have plateaus, which stand high, but they have little relief. The high altitudes of the mountains create colder climates than sea level. This cold climate strongly affects the habitat of the mountains. There are different flora and fauna at different heights. Due to the unpretentious terrain and climate, the mountain climate is distinguished by characteristic features emanating from the surrounding lowlands, and the underlying basis of this difference is atmospheric rarity. On the other hand, large species are represented by differences in latitude, altitude, and contact with the sun. Therefore, there is no clearly defined mountainous climate. The most common climatic effects of high altitude are decreased pressure, decreased oxygen availability, decreased temperature, and increased insolation. Mount Everest, the Chinese region of Tibet, is the highest point on Earth, in the Himalayan range bordering Nepal. Mount Everest is 8,850 meters, 29,035 feet, high. The urban area of El Alto in Bolivia is the tallest city on Earth. 1.2 million inhabitants live at an altitude of 4,150 meters, 13,615 feet. Kanchenjunga is the third largest mountain in the world. It rises to an elevation of 8,586 meters, 28,169 feet, in one part of the Himalayas. To the west by the Tamar River, to the north by the Lanakchu, Jingsangla, and to the east by the Teesta River. It is located between Nepal and Sikkim in India. Lotus is the fourth highest mountain in the world after Everest, K2 and Kanchenjunga. Lotus, part of the Everest massif, is connected to the second peak by the South Kernel. In addition to the main summit at 8,516 meters, 27,940 feet, above sea level, the mountain includes the smaller peaks Lotus Middle, East, 8,414 meters, 27,605 feet, and Lotus Shar, 8,383 meters, 27,503 feet. Please subscribe our channel.